Welcome back, Chef Amy with us, and she's been making gnocchi all morning. And you don't scrimp on the butter. I like that.
I know. I just
an entire stick of butter.
Just the whole stick of butter. I mean,
Butter makes it better.
We'll figure it out later, right? All right. So this is now the part for the brown butter sage sauce. So what I've done is I'm melting this butter on a medium-high heat. You don't want to go on high because once you've burnt that butter, it's no longer brown butter.
Yes,
okay?
right.
All right. And this is when you don't skimp on the butter and you don't skimp on the quality. Okay?
Yeah.
So I like to use like Kerrygold's my favorite, like at the home. We use a European butter in the kitchen. I also like to use unsalted butter so I can control the salt on there.
Got it.
Just
Makes
like
sense.
with baking, like chefs like to use an unsalted butter. So again, we know exactly how much salt is going in there. All right, so now we've got the butter kind of bubbling and then it's gonna keep turning. What I'm gonna do, I have a shallot here, I'm gonna add that to our butter. Also going to add this garlic in here. And then we're gonna stir that around. And then this becomes the sauce. You guys, this becomes the sauce. So it's very, very, very simple sauce.
Lemon.
Yeah, so in my classes I show you, you don't need a lemon juicer. By the time you find it, where is it? You've already juiced a lemon. All right, so I show you how to do this without any seeds. And then, so you see how it's turning? We're getting it into more of a browning look. We're gonna also add the sage.
Okay.
Okay, so this is where you use fresh ingredients, okay? This is not when you use your dry sage at home. This is where you go and buy fresh sage. This is the flavor of Thanksgiving. And again, you're gonna get more flavor with the sage and you don't have to use as much if you use fresh, all right? So we're gonna take the stems off because this doesn't have very many ingredients. So the ingredients have to be high quality. So again, the butter, the oil, fresh garlic, don't use that garlic that's in the jar. Do not use that.
Don't do it.
Don't do it, throw it out. Okay, so this is again, the less ingredients you have, the higher quality the ingredients must be, all right? This is for any dish.
Okay.
So then with the sage, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make little ribbons out of it. So I'm gonna take the sage leaves off the stems. I'm gonna roll it like a cigar. And then I'm just going to do the ribbons. And we're gonna add that right into our sauce. I know everyone in the studio can smell this, right? Okay.
I just love sauces, so
Yeah,
I
I'm
know.
all about this.
Wild.
Yeah.
I know.
Man.
All right, so, and in here for our plating, what I did was just use a lemon and I put some of the seasonings on there. I just kind of sauteed that in the pan with the butter. And then I've added some fried sage leaves.
Pretty.
Now, in the break, I went ahead and I sauteed the gnocchi. So remember the gnocchi we made in the first segment? I went ahead and sauteed that just in olive oil. And now I'm gonna incorporate that back into our sauce.
Delicious.
So again, George, what you were talking about, you're like, does the gnocchi, you know, or I think it's Amber, does the gnocchi kind of puff up? Yes, this is kind of when this puffs up. And if you've had store-bought gnocchi,
Yeah.
you know not to buy the store-bought gnocchi again,
Absolutely.
right?
I mean, this looks delicious. We thank you so much. I know we got to wrap this up. I'm going to let you
There
plate
it
it,
is.
and then you and I maybe need to get a fork and try a little bit of
Gnocchi
gnocchi
for
ourselves.
breakfast.
George.
Gnocchi.
Yes. We got to get used to this, eating early thing because, I mean,
Yeah.
it's gnocchi. You kind of have
Hey,
to, right?